Welcome to the On My Workbench channel. This is not medical advice, and I am not a doctor. Let me repeat that for anyone that may be a little slow. This is not medical advice, and I am not a doctor. I have given a lot of thought about doing this video on my cataract surgery, but I've decided to do it to share my experience and the outcome of my surgery with others who are contemplating cataract surgery. I was very nearsighted and have been all my life. This video is only for people who are very nearsighted like I was. All my life I had been very nearsighted. I could read books just fine without my glasses if I held them close, but I could not see what was on a computer screen, much less read the text without glasses. If something was more than 10 inches away from my eyes, I could not see it without glasses. It was a blur. Basically, I knew that trees were big green things, but if I wanted to know what kind of tree it was, I had to put my glasses on. However, I could read small text and work on small things just fine without my glasses. This is a photo of a receiver printed circuit board for the digital spread spectrum RC system that I had designed in 2007. It's 2.5 inches long and 1.5 inches wide. This next photo is the same printed circuit board after I populated it with surface mount components. I soldered all the components on this PCB by hand without the aid of any magnifying instruments. I am showing this populated surface mount PCB to establish where my close-up unaided vision baseline was before I had the cataract surgery, and where it is now after the surgery. Please understand that I am not trying to discourage anyone from having cataract surgery. That's a decision you will have to make with your doctor. As I said, I had been very nearsighted all my life, and I had astigmatism, so I opted for the premium refractive cataract surgery. Premium cataract surgery includes removing the cataract but with additional treatment to correct for astigmatism and reduce or eliminate the need for glasses. This additional treatment is considered elective and is not covered by insurance, so I paid an additional $500 per eye to correct my astigmatism. I had my eyes examined by my surgeon. He examined my eyes along with conducting a digital wavefront measurement. The DWM includes a basic refraction and digital wavefront scan. The digital wavefront scan provides a comprehensive understanding of your complete visual system and optic pathway. This gives the surgeon information regarding your cornea that is not known prior to surgery and will affect the outcome of your surgery. It was $75, and it also was not covered by insurance. The additional data that the wavefront scan provides is 1. Spherical aberration, how light rays bend and pass through your eye specifically. 2. The actual center of your vision for better lens centration and selection. 3. Cornea surface health, dryness, and scarring. 4. Cornea curvature measurements. 5. The amount of astigmatism in your cornea versus inside your lens. This assists the surgeon in knowing how much astigmatism you will have after the surgery. I opted for a monofocal inocular lens for distance focus. A monofocal IOL is an inocular lens with a fixed focus for one distance. You can select monofocal IOL lenses that are for near focus, mid-distance focus, or far-distance focus. Only one of these three can be selected, and the focus will not change after your surgery, and you are stuck with it for the rest of your life. Another option is the multifocal inocular lens. Multifocal lenses can provide near, intermediate, and far-distance vision from one lens. However, there are some drawbacks with multifocal lenses, and they are: Number 1. Difficulty seeing at close distances. This can be corrected with reading glasses. Number 2. Difficulty seeing at night due to halos and glares. Some people develop halos and glares surrounding lights after dark, as well as reduced nighttime vision. For most people, this fades over time. 3. Multifocal inocular lenses were not covered by my insurance, and it would have been an additional $1,000 per eye, so I opted for monofocal lenses for distance focus. A date was set for the surgery to remove and replace the lens in my left eye. I arrived at 8:40 a.m. at the front desk the day of the surgery, and they put a Tyvek wristband on my left wrist Then I was taken into the pre-op area, where the first thing that they did was to confirm that I was the correct patient. Then they confirmed what procedure was to be performed, and then they confirmed which eye the procedure was to be performed on. They did this multiple times, and I was given a mild oral sedative, and they repetitively administered a numbing agent and the agent to dilate my left eye. It was cold in the pre-op area, so they provided me with a warming sheet. I have to say they take very good care of you. After a few more minutes and another round of asking who I was, what I was there for, and which eye they were going to work on, with another round of numbing and dilation agents, they transferred me to a bed and rolled me into the operating room. By this time I was very groggy. That sedative really relaxes you. All I can remember about the procedure was that all I could see was a very bright light. I did not feel the shot in my eye, nor did I feel the small incision that the surgeon made to remove my old lens and insert the new one, nor did I feel the additional procedure to correct my astigmatism. The next thing that I remember was the surgeon was telling me that it was all done. They brought me a single box serving of apple juice, and by the time I was done with the juice, it was time to go home. On my way home, and after I got home, for the rest of the day, I could not see anything with my left eye. It was a blur. I could watch TV with my right eye, and for the first night, I had to use a plastic eye protector while sleeping so it would not rub my eye in my sleep. After I woke up the next morning, the vision of my left eye was no longer blurry. It was very good, and for the first time in decades, I could watch TV without glasses, but only with my left eye. I still needed my glasses for my right eye, so I removed the lens from my glasses, and now I could compare my new lens in my left eye with the old lens in my right eye. The difference was like night and day. The TV was much brighter, and the colors were more vivid. It was the same with everything that I looked at with my left eye. The sky had a deeper blue than I had remembered, and when I looked at the white walls in our house with my right eye, it had a dull amber shade to them. But when I looked at that same wall with my left eye, it was bright and pure white with no hint of amber at all. Over the next few days, as my left eye was healing, I noticed on occasion I would see short, bright flashes of light. I only noticed this if I was in a brightly lit room. I contributed to the lens slightly moving, allowing light to pass around the lens. This has gone away, and I no longer see these flashes. I had been told that this could happen and not to be too concerned about it. I will not make any suggestions here other than just to follow your doctor's post-surgery instructions. A week after surgery, I went to my regular eye doctor for a post-surgery exam to see how my eye was healing, and everything was progressing as expected. Then we went back home to wait another week to have my right eye done. While waiting for my next appointment, I bought a cheap pair of reading glasses at the Dollar General store so I could use the computer with my left eye. I had my old computer glasses that I could use for the computer with my right eye, but I wanted to have a pair of glasses that I could use for the computer once I had my right eye done. Having the right eye done was pretty much the same as it was with my left eye. All in all, it was painless. The only issue I had with my right eye was I felt a slight bit of discomfort and moved my eye, and the surgeon told me I had to hold still. Then, like it was with the left eye, the next thing I remember was the surgeon telling me that it was all over and done. Yes, I did get another box of apple juice. And away we went back home. As it had been with my left eye, the vision in my right eye was all a blur. I could watch TV and work on the computer with my left eye, and by the end of the day the vision of my right eye had cleared up significantly, not to the point where I could read the closed caption on the TV, but much better than the left eye had done in the same time period after the surgery. This drawing is a representation of an artifact that I would see with my left eye when I was looking at the light on the ceiling fan a few days after the surgery. The round part is the light globe on the ceiling fan, and the pink is a light radiating out from the light globe. It has now completely gone away and is no longer an issue. The following two drawings are the best representation that I can produce to show what the text on the screens look like to me after 2 weeks and a month and a half after the lenses were replaced. I did not expect to have the issues that I am having with reading the closed caption text or program description text on the TV. As can be seen from the differences in the drawings, the aberrations shown above and below the words are fading, and I'm hoping that they will continue to fade to the point where they are no longer noticeable to me. These next two drawings are what a single star in a clear night sky looks like now that I've had the surgery. This is looking at a star with my left eye only, and this is looking at the same star with my right eye only. I don't know if there's anything that can be done to correct it, but I will be asking my doctor. So after a month and a half, I'm still finding it somewhat difficult getting used to needing glasses for reading or for doing close-up work, as I've never had to use them in the past. The worst thing about having had lens replacement surgery is not only can I not work on small things without the aid of some type of magnifying instrument, I can't even see what the hell it is I'm working on. I can't even see where the through-hole components are on a PCB, much less the surface mount components. Hell, I can't even see the printed circuit board. I know that printed circuit boards are green things that have electronic components on them, but if I want to know what kind of printed circuit board it is, I have to put my glasses on. So I have flipped the script. Where before the cataract surgery I could read and see small things very well up close, but I needed glasses to see trees and to drive. Now I can see trees and drive without glasses, but I need glasses to read and do work on small things up close. The big question is, if I had it to do over again, would I? I like not having to wear glasses for driving and for distance, but not being able to work on small things without the aid of some type of magnifying instrument really sucks. My thought process in choosing a monofocal lens for distance focus was if I went with a monofocal lens for close-up, then I may still need glasses for close-up work, and would definitely need them for distance, and perhaps for mid-distance. If I had chosen a mid-distance, then I would most likely need glasses for close-up and for distance. So I chose distance focus along with premium refractive surgery to correct my astigmatism and reduce or eliminate my need for glasses. That would give me good distance and mid-vision, but I would still need glasses for computer work and would definitely need them for close-up work. I have had to have glasses for distance and computer work for years, so I thought it would be better to eliminate the need for distance while still needing them for the computer, but I had no idea how much it would affect my close-up vision, and that was a real shocker. But I will find a workaround and deal with it. At this point, what other choice do I have? Shown here are the Illuminated headset magnifiers that I ordered. I ordered two pair, one to use and one to have as a backup, along with a 10x magnifying glass with LED light, a tabletop stand, and a tabletop clamp. Hopefully they will restore my ability to solder and work on small things close up. The links are in the description. So the bottom line is this: if I had it to do over again, and knowing what I know now, would I? I have to say yes, that I would, for two reasons. Number one, it's nice not to need glasses for driving and for watching TV. Number two, it's just a matter of time when the cataracts would have gotten to the point that I would have had to have done it anyway. Please check back with the On My Workbench channel for more videos. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, and click the little bell. And thanks for watching the On My Workbench channel.